Good morning and welcome back. So, another beautiful day at last. We got 2 more days left in the month, guys. 2 days, 2 beautiful days, and we'll be on to November. Let's go to dual screen, and so I'll write up the list here. I'm watching 4 stocks. So there's CDT, ICU, EAR, and VYNE. Those are the few I'm keeping an eye on. I gotta check out the other watch lists just in case I'm missing anything, but those 4 look pretty decent. RVPH. Yeah, definitely one to add to the list here. Big red to green on this stock. So yeah, let's start with the analysis. And let me make sure that the level 2 up here is looking good. ICU, I do like that we've moved back up to, which is good. So I'll start off with CDT and make my way down. CDT, and this one, let's see, so we're up 52%. There's 6 million shares of volume, which is not bad. We got a high point of 218. The low of the pullback here has been down at 144. And the VWAP is currently around 176. Not too bad. If we were to zoom out a little bit and look at the daily, we'll see that this one is a fairly recent IPO going back to September. September 25th, so about a month. And we've had a few high points. One at 875, and before that, all-time highs at 1289. So being that we're curling up today, there's not a ton of history. And I can double check to make sure it wasn't a name change, but yeah, it doesn't seem like there's a ton of history. So from 150, I wouldn't even stretch to say 875, but can we see 250? Is that possible out of this stock? 250, $3 for CDT. Is that possible for stock CDT? Yeah, it seems like there was some history before then, but anyhow, yeah, we'll see how this one does. Moving on to the next stock, there's one. ICU continuation. Currently up 13%. Not a lot, but in terms of the daily chart, it's not looking bad, right? We've had the pullback, but we're curling back up today. And so that's exactly what we want to see in a good stock. So a nice move. Seems like it started around 7 a.m., 8 a.m. And we pushed up to a high of 139. So I'm going to get rid of a few of the trend lines from yesterday, or let's say Friday. That's not as relevant. After our highs and a bit of a pre-market rejection area was 116. I think I'll keep this level. 116. And so we had the 200 EMA at 132. The high point of October 19th was 124. So, between 124, 132, we definitely want to push over that level. And if we do, 150 and then 250 going up. So not bad for ICU if we can get going over these high updated levels right now. So there's two, right? ICU again watching it. Can we hold up around 116 here at the lows? Can we get over 132 on the higher side for that push to 150? So moving on, EAR, this one is up 49% with about 500,000 shares of volume. So it's a decent push, but the volume is a little light. So not a ton of people are watching at it. So for me, off the bat, I want to be a little bit more careful with this one. Make sure that if I trade it, the volume is there. If not, I just want to leave it alone and not, put myself in a deficit by trying to trade something that's not very active. So there's the alarm for screen recording. I'll go ahead and do that. Ladies and gentlemen, as you're tuning in on YouTube, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Hit the thumbs up, and if you're a new viewer, consider subscribing. Screen recording is all set. So yeah, EAR, we got a high point of 69. And I have some daily levels here from way back when. Trying to see where those candlesticks were going to. And I don't think they're as relevant. It seems like we might have had a split. Yeah, we've had a split at some point. So we're going to get rid of these. I can clear the entire drawing set. Which I'm forgetting how to do. Jeez, okay, there we go. There it is. All right. The daily chart is not really, lovely. So a high point 269. We'll see what it does if we can get over that level. Yeah, the daily chart is nothing like super like obvious in this recent time frame. It's just more so the stock's selling off and now getting a bit of a bounce after like, a ton of red candles. So it's been a pretty weak stock overall. I take this one in 25% increments. Hey, can we get to 275? Then maybe 3, if it's strong, but we'll see. That's EAR. Moving on, we have RVPH. We can pop it up here for a quick sec. Maybe this one is a better one to watch, really. It's up 38% and has about 3.4 million shares of volume. Today's high, 543. The low has been all the way down there, 231, but ever since the move up, the low of the current pullback, which is a little bit more relevant, closer to VWAP, is around 450. So if we can hold up 450, 445 at the VWAP area and continue to push for those highs, not bad. Not looking bad at all. I'll get rid of this trend line here. Looking at the daily chart going up. Let's see. We had a double top at $6 recently. So I'm gonna watch that level. Let's edit that. That was going back to October 5th and September 14th. Double top at 6. Other than that, going back some more, looks like we had a bit of a rejection candle on June 8th. Lighter volume though, but a high point of $8. $8. An area for me of interest. And the high of this entire ridge going back to May 4th is 925. Well, what's this high? Hold up. Yeah, 925. Can a stock like this go to 925? In certain markets, it's like you wake up, you look at a stock like this, you already know it's going to go to $9. In this kind of market, you don't really know what's going to happen. Maybe we sell off, right? Maybe it does go up to 6. It's a little bit more difficult to decipher, what the momentum is going to do. But there are markets you show up, you just know, it's down to business. So I'll be proceeding with caution, right? Do we have another one? I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Well, no, VY, okay, VYNE 399. There's a 2-minute warning, by the way. We got 399 for a high. Let's get rid of these intraday levels. The low of this area here has been 298 on this most recent dip below the VWAP. And right now we're holding up around 320. 200 EMAs at 487. I think, let's see, is there another level? Yeah, if it does pull away, there's potential room to about 679. So ladies and gentlemen, remember our disclaimer, right? Remember that trading is risky. This is risky business. We can't sit up here and lie and just say trading is easy. You can make money overnight, become a millionaire. Trading is hard, right? Trading is very difficult. It is not easy. It takes time to learn, right? It takes time to build experience. It takes time to become competent, just like any other profession and or business out there. You have to learn, and it's best to learn in a way where risk is limited. So utilize the concept of risk money, utilize the simulators, paper trading. All right, approach the market in a way where your exposure is limited. If you're new, even if you're someone who's been around and you're not quite where you need to be, trading is not easy. All right. So with that being said, remember the live streams are not an invitation to copy trade. There's a formal way of learning, right? The live streams are not an invitation to copy trade. All right. Lastly, I do not invest money for my subscribers, so be careful with the fake accounts out there. Tons of spam and stuff like that in the comment section on Discord and all social medias. Remember, I will never message you first. All right. So hit that thumbs up, and we got over 300 plus people, guys. Hit that thumbs up, and let's get down to business. Another beautiful day at last. This cold will not leave me alone. So I see you. We'll see which one ends up being the one here today. Oh, well, okay, we'll take a cent loss. Level 2 seems to be lagging there too. There's some big bids. The orders, unless they're fake orders potentially, that's also the case sometimes. But not seeing those orders getting filled and the price moving down. BYNE seems to be having a little bit of trouble to start. CDT not really holding up well. RVPH, we got a low for 60. This one has a huge spread to it. Yeah. 53, a new low there. Not quite holding up that double bottom. Yeah, so it's telling me, hey, ease down for sure. Not try not to be too aggressive here to start. Is what these first 2-3 minutes is telling me. So I'll keep mild share size, not gonna be overly aggressive. EAR, the volume is lighter. ICU, we'll see if it does hold up these lows. ICU seems to be having a hard time selling off there to 108. Okay. CDT attempting a red to green, but back down a bit. Keeping an eye on that one as well. Time 34. So the first 5 minutes here has been pretty soft compared to other days we've had it. Wow, that's disappointing for CDT. Up and then right back down. Had a great entry too. Tried to sell the ask at 58. Immediate flush. We'll see if it holds. Is the second try to charm. Volume could be higher. It's a weird one, man. But let's see. I would like to see a little bit more fluidity with the volume. Resumption on the other one. Resumption on RVPH. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Support the channel. The likes are the only thing going up in this market, man. The one nice trade that I had here on CDT, I'm in for the 1 minute breakout here. Good entry. The moment I tried to sell, this thing came flushing down. RVPH struggling. EAR, not any better. VY and E. Okay, this one seems like it's holding up. Is this the one? not go to the depths. Can we get the breakout? Will we see it? Or at the shot. Good green right there on the tape, not quite ripping through. That was good. That was good. We might not get what I want here, but we'll see. Hmm. Come on, talk to us nicely. Talk to us nicely. Talk to us nicely here. Okay, whatever. 45 for highs. Drawing the stock. I'm not expecting a pullback here again. It's coming down. Hmm. At the depths. Why are we retesting these lows? It could be a good dip, but I don't love it. Yeah, to the depths. We shouldn't be back here after holding up so well the first time. We should be hitting 60. Why is it so weak right now? It's just so bad right now. Like this should be flying. To make such a good recovery from the VWAP to then sell off like this. Hmm. Moving on. CDT, how are we doing? Not much. EAR. Oh, EAR, nice move, but right back down. ICU, no good. RVPH. I'm disappointed, man. Those two entries that I took there was like great entries. I love those entries. Guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe, follow the channel. We live stream every weekday morning. Every weekday morning. We go on at 9:15 a.m., 9:10 a.m. That's usually the sweet spot. And we trade live. No tricks, no gimmicks. We put it all out there for the world to see. No tricks, no gimmicks, no hiding, no shying away. This is what we do. Whether we're big green, big red, anything in between, we are the most transparent trader in the world. It's a buyout. It's usually rare for a buyout to move like that. There was another one that I think was a buyout too. MIRO I think was also a buyout. Man, such a sweet move going to the depths. Oh, of course, great, lovely. Ay, ay, ay. Hold on, guys. For those of you in Discord, give me a quick sec. Not great. Okay, and we are back. No, not that. Some fumbling here. Hold on. Screen share. Go. Okay, I'm going to continue with my rotation just to make sure I'm not missing anything. I got to also make sure to check the scans, check for halted stocks, see if something is moving. Wherever the opportunity is where I need to be. Hopefully RVPH can give a red to green. It seems like the kind of stock that maybe can break out of the bear flag. This is already twice though. Let's see, 87. Well, once, twice. I don't like that this one has a spread. Okay, keeping it tight. VYNE coming down below 3. Small bounce there, a couple cents. These are the type of days I got to be careful. I'm flat. So, you know, usually the first 10 minutes is like the strongest time of the day. Not always, but, a lot of the times. And, we usually can set the tone. So right now the tone, the market is saying, hey, I'm a little indecisive. Small opportunities, not a ton of separation to the upside. So the upside potential is a little lower. So I need to be careful and adjust. Maybe just take my 3, 4 cents if I can. Just be very careful with the downside risk. It's not really looking great here in terms of the momentum. Some people, they will utilize this type of stuff to go on vacation. As soon as they see this, they're gone. That's it. Shutting it down for the next 2, 3 weeks. ICU curling up a little bit. Lows were at 05. We're currently at 11. But, doesn't really look great. Let me see what the Discord is saying. Is there anything that I'm missing here? Let me just double check. Oh, this garbage. Okay. Let me be careful. RVPH with these spreads, man. If I'm gonna touch that stock, I have to wait until it actually, you know, pulls away with volume rather than trying to be in, before potential breakout. There might just be too much risk. We're seeing 13 by 16 in the spread. It tightens up a bit. I'm in at 13. Immediately 05 on the bids. Just throwing money to the wind right there. So I'm gonna leave that one alone until it actually maybe pushes up to like 25, 30, and volume is like really consistent. Loss of 80 bucks. Sometimes you gotta say it how it is. If a stock is awful, the stock is awful. If I'm trading awful, then I have to say I'm trading awful. So, it's both ways. Not stock, it adapts. You. Love sack. I think this is love sack. Yeah. Love sack is moving. Last time I saw, they sell like bean bags and those type of things. Probably doing a ton more by now. We have RVPH at the lows. It seems to be getting a few buyers down there. It's currently 9:54. Not seeing much on the scans yet. IBRX higher float. That one is moving, but again, higher float. CHRS. This one looks like it has potential. The float might be a little higher too, but good red to green, good consolidation and breakout there. Gaining volume as well. I was hoping for some nice momentum today. There's a lot of buying going in here. It's going down. Not what I want to see. Maybe a bit of a lower pullback. RVPH did get to 410 from those lows, so that was good. Although it made a new low before bouncing. CDT, not much there. EAR, not much. ICU, not much. RVPH, a small bounce at the lows, but still kind of in bearish territory. Tricky stock to trade this one. Again, I'm still hoping we can break the bear flag over like 25.30. Let's see if this 3-bar plays amount to anything here. And lastly, VYNE, not good. Currently red 180. Scratch trade, but can we see some good Momo? Waiting patiently. It would be nice to see this 5 minute candle hold up this level here. I'm gonna size down for now. I'm gonna size down just to, protect myself here. Because sometimes what happens to me in these type of situations, something comes that looks good and then it's not. And because I still have big size, it puts me pretty deep into the red. And on a slow day, it's like harder to get back green. So I'm gonna size down and just wait. If something looks good and I happen to take a loss, then okay, we ease down even more. But in the event something good starts to move, over a few trades we can recognize that size back up, hit the market, get to where we need to be, and get out of here. We gotta follow our instincts always, man. MGTX. Is the volume any good? Right now, I'm just waiting for them to flip the switch. When they flip the switch and the momentum comes back, and I describe it in that way because you know I don't know, it seems pretty what's the word I'm looking for? Jeez, my brain here. Anyhow, it seems like that's a good way to explain it, right? Because the momentum just comes and goes, and there's no warning to when it comes or goes. It's just instant. You kind of show up and there's a stock just going and going for whatever reason, not pulling back, just halting up, stuff like that. So the moment the fire is back on, that'll be the time. VYNE, is it ripping to the moon? All curling up a little bit at the height of bear flag. It needs to get over 290 and then back over 3. Whenever I walk off screen, I'm trying to blow or clear my nose, is what's happening. KB to flip the switch. We need them to turn the fire back on, man. This is unbearable momentum here. But it's why it's good to know that we need to ease and press. Whenever, our strategy is working very well, we press forward, we take on more risk. When it's not working, we size down, we take it easy, we go slow. VYNE, do not fail me now. Take me to the moon. Out scratch. Watching the high of the bear flag here, but not really seeing buyers just yet. This for me is like a breakout or bailout trade. We had a high of 94 and then back down. Snapchat is moving up a little bit. AMC pushed up a little as well. MGTX, small push. Do I just jump in? Yeah, I'll just jump in. Let's see what it does, since it looks like it wants to go. Why? Why? See, this is, I increased my size right there. Falling victim. I already know it's gonna happen, and I still fall victim to it. I only had 1,000 shares, but still. In at 87, it rips up to 5. Immediately before I can sell, it's down at 77. Just come on. I almost got excited there too. So we're back at 5. But there's an 8-cent spread. It's the second time it's gonna happen to me today where I'm in for a sweet trade and it comes down so fast. Okay. How well can we continue to hold up these levels? Can we get a new high of day? Yeah, it's taking too long right there. So, all right, let's see. Yeah, so it has opportunity, but we got to be careful with those quick drops. It has potential, has potential. Hey, push. Mm-mm-mm. Come on. Can we get going? how are we going to do at the highs? Are we going to reject the highs, or are we going to be able to go this time? ICU has crawled back up a bit. Not bad for that stock, not bad. What's it gonna be? What is it gonna be? What is it gonna be? What is it gonna be? MGTX. Fighting for life here. Take what I can get. Wait, what? How did I have? Why do I have 2,000 shares? I thought I took 1,500. Anyhow, it doesn't matter. But yeah, let's see what this does. And my fill is higher than I thought. So did I add there by accident? I think I probably did. Did I? Well, that's a sloppy trade if I did. I'm kind of curious. Anyhows, let's pay attention to what matters right now, which is the price action, the stock, the indicators. MGTX. What do you have in store for me here today? Very good bounce. A lot of buyers are aggressive down there, which is great to see. Now looking for that big move over the highs. Can we see it? Oh no, 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 no. Oh my gosh, why am I so sloppy today? And there's shares to short on this. Yeah, it's easy to borrow. Now I'm gonna go mad. I'm adjusting the quantity of my size in my active trader, and I keep screwing up. Of course, the highest possible fill they could give me in the world, whatever. You know, you can get frustrated trading pretty easily. I'm making too many personal mistakes here. Hotkey error, fat finger error, you name it. I didn't realize it was easy to borrow though. So and let's see, how did that candle close? Yeah. Ay ay ay. I'm not frustrated though, but just saying. So we got a high of 12 on that last push. It's good that it got bought up below the lows of 91. So again, people are interested in it at those levels. So will we eventually see the new high? These these spreads are pretty terrible. Come on, can we get through these highs? Where are those bulls? Can we see the move? Time 17. Oh, maybe okay. 14. Can we see it? 14. It's like people are scared because what it's showing there is not enough volume. So can we go? Okay, good. 20, 22. Can we hold and keep pushing? Don't worry, this stock is not gonna bite, right? You know, people are scared to buy the highs. Here we go. No fill. Needed that. We got 24 by 26. One. We need a better breakout than that if we're gonna keep going. Doesn't want to try again. There are bits here. Seems to be having trouble. Maybe some shorts coming in around 30 potentially. Also possible profit taken. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. It's holding up well, which is good. Okay. It's so hard to not. Well, I'm not gonna say that. Time 22. Not the best fill. I gotta I gotta do a better job in that situation. So, all right, okay. I know exactly what I needed to do there to do better, but gotta be a little quicker. Gotta be a little quicker. Gotta be a little quicker. Pretty good. The high is at 32, I think. So we'll see what it does. Rejection of the highs again. Five-minute pullback. VWAP is at 97. Ah, what a day. What a day. What a day. This thing is having a bigger pullback here than I would expect. After holding up nicely, so waiting again. VWAP down there at $5. This 5 minute candle is young, so just being patient here. The first hour is almost over. Who's green, who's not, and how are you guys feeling mentally? First hour is up. Just a couple minutes. For those of you who will be heading out, I know a lot of you guys do leave out after the first hour, whether it's to head to work or do something else with the day. Be sure to hit that thumbs up. Of course, take care. Hope you did have a good, successful session, a disciplined session. It's 10:30, so it's time for me to bring out this chair, sit back, relax, and get comfortable. This thing is holding up well here. It's holding up well. I wasn't aggressive towards low teens. Maybe even like 8, 9, 10. I was being cautious, maybe a little too much so. And here we are, 21. So good move back up. And we'll see if it's able to get over the highs again. Showing good potential so far. I'm looking at the stock and I'm asking myself, is it more bullish than it is bearish right now? And I do want to take in the current market sentiment as I'm asking myself that question. But I think it's looking good. So I'll keep watching. Oh, there's quite a spread there. These stocks with spreads are so annoying. All good. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Go to 505. If it fails here, then that's it. That's it for this one. I still think it's more bullish than it is bearish, so I'm still watching, still waiting. I have a stop in mind, tight stop, and as long as we don't see a catastrophic, flush down, which I don't think is likely. But who knows? Anything can happen here, right? Sometimes the market can do its own thing. We'll see what it does. We will see what it does. The volume still has not arrived yet, so I'm still waiting. This is the 5 minute setup, so can we see more volume into coming into the candle as well over time? And if it doesn't stop me out, I'll be holding it for a while. If we can hold our levels, I'll be in, for the move, assuming it gives one. I'll take my leave, break even. If it goes lower and holds, maybe I'll get back in. I did take profits in that trade. Time 10:40. Oh, I was late. Got a good fill though. What does it mean? Does it mean business, or is it just a bluff? Where are those bulls? Where are those bulls? Where are those bulls? Where are those bulls? KB, am I the only person buying this dip? Am I delusional? Okay, maybe I am. and the bounce starts to happen when I start to say that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But it's nothing good though. Yeah, I feel like we should have already been back over 5. 6, 96, 98. To the depths. The 5-minute candle didn't really close well. There might be, it's pretty late, but there might be a short entry. Let's see. In fact, okay, yeah, this is not awful. Let's see what it does. Can we flush down? Show me that flush down to 85. That flush down. Although that would have been a much better entry there at 5. Alright, hold up, hold up. Hopefully it gives a good entry. One last hurrah and then flush down. Come on. Is there anything else? Let me see. Scans. CDT. CHRS. Not much. EAR. ICU. MGTX. VYNE. Hmm. Part of the deal. Part of the deal. Slow momentum is part of the deal. Can't be hot every day, every week, every month. We are still in a bear market too, which is something we don't really talk a lot about in the small cap space, right? We're still in a weak market. High inflation, high interest rates. Companies are profitable because of laying off, like the layoffs they're doing, fluffing up their numbers. We're still in a lot of weakness, and so it's a good thing, I guess, for long-term investors, right? Because they love to buy the softness, but for us day traders here, it's not really great. Is it really on to something here? There's a huge bid. Can we push more? No, we cannot. Usually you'll get like 5-10 cents out of that. Well, I guess it is up a decent amount from the low, so. What a stock. What a lame stock. But opportunity is opportunity, right? So there's a push to 20. I gotta get back into the zone. I feel like I kind of tuned out a little bit. So good attempt there at the highs. Yeah, not a great time to be tuning out. Oh, there's a seller. 27,000 up there at 35. This is quite the move. That seller is now at 30, 25,000. Maybe somebody that accumulated a position over time. Mm-mm-mm. They're desperate. They're not orders now at 24. They're trying to get out. Wouldn't really expect this to go lower, but let's see what it does here. Yeah, rip over that seller. And now let's go to the moon, a 40. Ay, this stock, I tell you, man, it's not the usual. That's for sure. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, that's a bigger drop than I would have wanted. Needs the instant rebound, if not, to the depths. Uh, to the depths. To the depths. BTAI is hitting the scans, on the other hand. Lighter volume. Thought that was an amazing pullback, but it sold right off from 40 right back down to sub 5. Mid teens, no good. There's a big seller at 35, then 30, then 24. Couldn't get filled. I don't think they got filled to this point, unless they canceled and came out with smaller orders. BTAI later volume. Well, it's a flat day. Flat day after all that trading. This red to green, I don't know. It just kind of caught me off guard. I was in a place where I thought the stock was struggling to sell off, struggling, and then of course going to sell off. But back up. Didn't really see that many entries. kind of feel like I would have needed to be in at the lows to be holding. And didn't really see a ton of scalp opportunities along the way. I mean, break of 28 was there, but other than that, and I was skeptical of that entry. You know, it's been a slower moving stock, so I'm like, okay, we're up a decent amount. Are we really gonna go? So once it did go, I'm like, okay, maybe it's gonna just go parabolic and go crazy. But that wasn't the case. There's a big seller, so we don't know if it would have kept going or what. 10:58. I don't know. This could be a good place to shut it down. It's a slow day. Maybe we come back and check power hour, but other than that, we don't want to force it. It's just not been a ton. Pre-market though, on the other hand, a little bit better with some of these early moves, although lighter volume. RVPH going from 340 to 540. Like that's pretty impressive. 60%. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. This is awful momentum. The way how I got a red on ICU early didn't really make sense for what I was seeing. Again, only one of the entries I took had so many buyers. And then like a second later, without seeing any red on the tape, really, it's down a couple cents. So I think my level two might have been lagging, but other than that, it was very weird. Like big buyers, like big buyers. Anyhow, scratch day. We'll be back tomorrow. For those of you going till 4 p.m., continue to be disciplined. Continue to be patient as you watch throughout the day. I'll be around, but I'm not gonna be glued to the screen. So yeah, I'll catch you guys. And you know, again, such a slow day. Like doing a recap on these days. I mean, geez, it's so slow. You know, the recap is just me saying how slow it is. So I'm not gonna guarantee there's gonna be a recap today. But yeah, if you're going to 4 p.m., take it slow. Take it easy. Don't rush it. Don't force it. Wait for those good opportunities that you know and love. And I'll catch you guys for sure tomorrow morning, bright and early, around 10 a.m. 9:10 a.m. My brain is all over the place here. Hit that thumbs up on the way out. It's been your favorite YouTuber. The countdown to Vegas is on. Coming up soon. Coming soon, man. Coming soon. Maybe it'll be a good time to take a vacation with the slow market. So take care, and I'll catch you guys later. Stay safe. Stay green.